I'm Sharon Valverde Vargas. Coming up, we will explore the Native American Heritage Month.
And I'm Landon Griffith. One of the largest departments on campus celebrating medical history. In addition, also, Weber State students had fun with the game night.
And I'm Ian Syme. What were some of the big sports stories this weekend? Find out on this edition of Weber State News.
Weber State University held the event Sessions on the Ledge. The purpose was to share the arts, dancing, singing, painting, and music with Weber State students.
Weber State University held their event Sessions on the Ledge. The purpose behind this event is to share with Weber State students the arts, whether it's through dancing, singing, painting, or music. This event was held at the Shepherd Union Fireplace Lounge. Initially, the purpose for the Sessions on the Ledge was to honor Native American Heritage Month, but unfortunately, due to a lack of participants, that didn't happen. Vladimir Robles, the coordinator for Sessions on the Ledge, didn't give up and found Isaac Schradel, a pianist and Weber State student. Schradel was excited to perform in front of his fellow students and didn't hesitate when he received the invitation to perform.
Weber State students loved it. After Session on the Ledge, I had people come up to me, some of my fraternity brothers say that was a great event. I love hearing the music. I love hearing the different instrumentals. I love hearing jazz.
Schradel played a mixture of tunes, including classical, jazz, and modern. A lot of his inspiration came from the gospel and as a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. He had been playing the piano since he was 11 years old.
It's important not just for me, but it's important for the students to kind of branch out of their shells and to kind of watch these performances, to kind of acknowledge, like, wow, like there's this type of club here at Weber State University that I can attend to. This is something that fits my personality.
Sessions on the Ledge is open for students who want to share their artistic talent, like Isaac. It is a free event for students to enjoy and be entertained. I'm Sharon Valverde Vargas.
Thanks, Sharon. In other news, the School of Radiologic Sciences hosted a leadership conference to commemorate World Radiology Day. The school has held this event every year since 2016. Over 250 X-ray students joined local medical professionals and Weber faculty for a day of networking and learning. Students receive clinical credit towards the degree for attending. The event celebrated the discovery of X-ray and the future of the profession.
World Radiology Day is an awesome time to reflect on the profession of radiologic technology and medical imaging. It's very exciting to see how far we've come since the discovery of X-rays, and it's really a great opportunity to celebrate the advancements in technology that we do have.
Radiologic technologists are increasingly finding new ways to treat heart disorders and cancer. Every year, the School of Radiologic Sciences produces the third largest graduating class after nursing and computer science. The school also hosts a yearly study abroad trip to China. All majors are eligible to attend. That's way cool, Sharon. It seemed the people from China just seem like a really great group of students.
I totally agree. The Weber State University Psi Phi Psi fraternity is headed into their 4th years hosting a 24-hour extra life gaming marathon, welcoming all students to participate in a fundraising event for Primary Children's Hospital in Salt Lake City. Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, it's great.
The event was held in the Esports Lab as well as other locations throughout Wildcat Village on November 2nd. Upon its second hour since the start of the event, Phi Phi Psi had already raised $1,000 of its $2,000 goal, with more donations expected to arrive in its 24-hour gaming event. Gameathon organizer Britton Ward went into detail about the purpose of the event and why it's going for a good cause.
Extra Life is a 25-hour gameathon that Psi Phi Psi has put on for the last few years, 4 years. We reach out to the community to ask them to help us donate to Primary Children's, and we also like bringing awareness to what resources our campus has.
The Gameathon offered players a variety of different games to play, which included tabletop games like Dungeons & Dragons, and console and computer games like League of Legends, Overwatch, Luigi's Mansion, and much more. For Weber State University News, I'm Landon Griffith.
Thanks, Landon. You know, it's great to see students working together to raise money for a great cause. It looks like the gaming community is a strong clan to be reckoned with.
Yeah, it's a great group to be a part of.
The Weber State University's Career Services hosted a government and natural resources job fair on Wednesday, November 6th. The job fair was a great opportunity for Weber State students to come and connect with future employers and internships.
Hey, I'm Sergeant Jared Dill with Corrections. Come work for us. Not only will you get the state job benefit package, which is a great family job, work-life balance, but we're going to give you a $6,000 hiring bonus, $5,200 tuition reimbursement, and pay for your academy, starting at $19.75 an hour.
The government job fair had many booths with jobs that work for the government, from Border Patrol officers, corrections, and for those who want to pursue their career in the medical field. Students were able to meet with the government workers and know about the perks about their organization.
As the year comes to an end, the director at the Davis County Animal Care and Control gives insight about why animal adoption rates have drastically increased. Jessica Clark has the story.
The Davis County Animal Care and Control's primary focus is public safety. Right next to that is domestic animal care. 9 animal control officers patrol 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Officers take stray animals to shelters, respond to animal-related emergencies, and educate the community on responsible pet ownership.
The Davis County Animal Shelter is also a community resource. 150 to 300 animals are housed there, which are available for adoption.
According to Director Rhett Nix, this year has resulted in about 98% more adoptions than last year. This is because more community members are aware of the services the shelter offers.
We'll get some volunteers, some chairs, some dogs, some cats. We'll go literally sit out and talk to people. We go to parades. We go to the Fruit Heights. They had their days. We showed up for that. So we just show up at any and every event we possibly can.
9 years ago, Davis County resident Jeremy Ferry took home Zoe, a dog at the shelter. Ferry said, "The shelter allowed us to take her outside and get a feel for her personality and demeanor, and it became clear she was the dog for me." For Weber State University News, I'm Jessica Clark.
Thank you, Jessica. Pets available for adoption at the shelter include dogs, rabbits, cats, and birds. So get over there while you can and get those animals out before they get down. Ready, set, print. Repeat. The Weber State University Arts Learning Collaborative hosted an evening for educators on November 7th in the Kimball Visual Arts Center. The event looked into how printmaking can be used to increase collaboration in classrooms and was partnered with the exhibit, Perspectives in Printmaking, an Evolving Dynamic, in the Mary Elizabeth D. Shaw Gallery. After introducing the exhibit, K-12 educators rotated through 3 workshops that explored different techniques, materials, and processes in printmaking that could help them shape learning in their classrooms.
When you teach, especially when you teach special ed kids, you need ways to connect. And the more creative you can be.
The exhibit was open from September 13th through November 9th and was co-created by Weber State printmaking professor Kay Stevenson and Shaw Gallery director Lydia Gravis.
To continue, the annual Native Symposium event. To continue, the annual Native Symposium event, the Weber State Diversity and Inclusive Club hosted their second event of the week. We're starting over.
You look so angry.
You can see all my acne. How beautiful is that?
Were they dying?
We were dying, if anybody was wondering. The
rabbits and the birds that he was supposed to finish, but he didn't.
The rabbit?
When they.
Go ahead and get there before they put him down.
Go ahead and get them before they die.
So we're on so we're gonna. So just say thanks. So we're coming back with thanks.
Don't say that.
I'm just saying.
No,
it's better.
you don't say that. Like I shouldn't say that.
On my profile.
Frankie.
Okay, let's do that again.
Frankie. I don't think my mic works.
Just tell me when to go.
Can you hear me, kind of?
Yeah, you're fish. Thanks, Jessica. Thank you, Jessica. Pets available for adoption at the shelter include dogs, rabbits, cats, and birds. Ready, set, print, repeat. The Weber State University Arts Learning Collaborative hosted an evening for educators on November 7th in the Kimball Visual Arts Center. The event looked into how printmaking can be used to increase collaboration in classrooms and was partnered with the exhibit, Perspectives in Printmaking, an Evolving Dynamic, in the Mary Elizabeth D. Shaw Gallery. After introducing the exhibit, K-12 educators rotated through 3 workshops that explored different techniques, materials, and processes in printmaking that could help them shape learning in their classrooms.
When you teach, especially when you teach special ed kids, you need ways to connect. And the more creative you can be, typically the better you can connect.
The exhibit was open from September 13th through November 9th and was co-created by Weber State printmaking professor Kay Stevenson and Shaw Gallery director Lydia Gravis.
To continue the annual Native Symposium event, the Weber State Diversity and Inclusive Club hosted their second event this week.
Peter McDonald, Sr., Navajo code talker and former leader of the Navajo Nation, came to Weber State to give a keynote address sharing personal stories about the life in the military for the 14th Annual Native Symposium on November 5th at the Wildcat Theater.
Is our American Indian Senator here at Weber State University and is also a member of the American Indian.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening.
Thank you for that fine introduction. Because it was the only military code never broken, it remained top secret for 23 years. Upon discharge, they told us, don't tell anyone what you did, because what you did is still top secret. When you get home, someone asks you what you did in the war. Just tell them you were a radio man, that's all, nothing more. And sure enough, when we got home, parents, friends asked us, hey, what did you do in the war? Oh, nothing, I was just a radio man. Don't ask me more questions. That was our answer for 23 years.
This is Kai Nunez of Weber
Thanks,
State
Kai.
News.
Thanks, Kai. The symposium is held annually to celebrate November's Native American Heritage Month, which honors the culture, history, and contributions of Native Americans. It also raises awareness to the challenges they faced and overcame.
It sounds like a pretty interesting event, Sharon. I may have to make it out next year myself.
I think I am going to have to too.
The Weber State University basketball team tipped off the season with an in-state rivalry game against Utah State University on Friday night, up in Logan. Reporter Brandon May has the story.
The Weber State University men's basketball team tipped off the season with the Utah State Aggies Friday night in Logan, losing 84-39. The Wildcats played with just 8 guys, as 3 players are coming back from the off-season injuries. Senior guard Jarek Harding was named as the preseason MVP, but sat out the game with an ankle injury.
Oh, it hurts a lot for sure, because that's one of our leaders, so it hurts to have him out the lineup, but we'll get him back soon and be perfectly fine.
Weber State is looking to build off the tough opener as they get guys back from injury and get ready for the remainder of the season. The Cats were picked to finish second in the Big Sky from the preseason media poll.
But the effort was good. We tried hard. But now we'll watch the film. The kids will see it. They'll see exactly. They're going to see it wasn't them. I mean, that wasn't what we look at. It hasn't been what we've looked like all year to this point, you know. Something about that first game, you know. Guys, all of a sudden, it's almost like you lose your mind. But positives were we tried hard, we stuck together, and now we're just going to use it with our guys to get better. And they will. They're going to get a lot better now because of this.
For Weber State News, I'm Brandon May.
Thanks for the recap, Brandon. May not have been the best opening to the season, but hopefully they'll rebound in their home opener this Thursday, November 14th, against the University of San Diego. Tip-off is going to be at 7 at the D-Event Center. And in other sports news, the football team also won a nail-biter on Saturday against 22nd-ranked North Dakota. They're now number 1 in the Big Sky and number 3 in the country. It's pretty good. Next, they have another big test coming up this Saturday against 4th-ranked Montana up there in Missoula. So hopefully that proves to be an exciting game as well.
Well, Weber State alumni across the world make a difference in their communities every day. One local alumnus has taken a path with many twists and turns that had led him back to his career that he loves the most, educating the youth today. Reporter Ian Syme has the story.
Weber State alum Cale Syme loves education. When he graduated from high school, he decided to attend Weber State and received a bachelor's degree in English with a minor in math teaching. Following a career change to accounting, a love of teaching and learning has brought him back to the classroom, where he has been a junior high math teacher at South Ogden Junior High for the past 5 years. I asked him how his education has affected his current position. Syme credits a large part of his success to Weber State University.
Across the board, the standards that the professors set, the expectations that they have, the way that they make students learn and grow was 100% a benefit for me.
Syme believes that it is critical to support the university and its students, whether it's a football game, musical, or campus service project.
When I go watch a football game, yes, I'm entertained, but I'm also giving the players that are on the field the chance to perform and to realize that they're performing for a large audience, which makes it a lot more likely that they're going to try to perform at a high level.
Syme tries to spend as much time as possible attending these events because it gives students the opportunity to perform and grow, and student success, in the classroom and in life, is Cale Syme's goal for everyone. For Weber State News, this is Ian Syme.
So the big game's Saturday, right, Ian?
Yeah, like I said, it's up in Montana. I'm not sure if y'all want to travel up to that, but it's
Might have to. It's tempting.
It's going to be a little cold.
I haven't bought my winter coat yet.
Yeah,
So.
I would say get one before you go up. And just looking at some of the statistics for this, our football team is actually 6-0 in their conference. Montana only has 1 loss, and like I said earlier, the Weber State football team has been on a big hot streak. They've won 7 in a row recently, and see if they can bump that up to 8 this week against the Grizzlies.
Well, then let's go Wildcats. Thank you for joining us tonight, and we'll see you next time on Weber State News.